Welcome back, everybody, to this very special episode, episode 3 of the Amiibros pod.
Episode 3?
Episode 3, baby! Cue the fetching intro! All right. Same as always, we're gonna break the ice a little bit. We're gonna get some stretching going on with a little game. We're gonna do another break the stick game.
So, up first is Jay. Jay, I've got your movies, buddy.
Oh, it's
'Kay.
movies.
Oh, yeah. What did you go with?
You told me to go crazy with it.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm all for a surprise.
Okay.
Okay, Jay. Oh, yeah, he's going to hold your mic. Okay, Jay. For your movie, break the stick when I name a movie better than Captain America the Winter Soldier. Okay?
Okay.
Mad Max Fury Road. Are you serious?
Whoa.
No, I'm not. That was a joke. That was a bit.
Okay, we're gonna redo that. We're gonna redo that so I can have a good fetch and clip. Don't fetch and play games. Don't you fetch and play games with me, okay? Okay, Jay, for you, name a movie better than Captain America the Winter Soldier. Break the stick when I name a movie better than Captain America the Winter Soldier. Mad Max Fury Road. Guardians of the Galaxy. The Batman. John Wick. Gladiator.
What was the movie again? Winter Soldier?
Gladiator?
Winter Soldier?
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I gotta go Gladiator.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Dave, you're up next.
Okay.
Jay, you have Dave, right?
All right, Dave.
Your mic.
No peeking.
Okay.
No peek. No peeks, Dave.
No peeking, Dave.
All right, Dave.
Also, just got a shout out. We're missing our boy Sean tonight. Just had to throw that out there. We still have his movie Rex coming up.
Okay, Dave. Break the stick when you hear a game that beats God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon Heart Gold. Terraria. Battlefront. Knack 2.
Oh, you're fighting the urge to break it for Knack.
Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Nintendogs. Rocket League. Fortnite. Ark Survival Evolved. Uncharted 4. Red Dead 2. Pokemon. Go ahead.
I want to break the stick for that because I know it's a good game, but I haven't played it all the way through.
Well, then don't break it.
Yeah, I'm not going to break it.
Pokemon Black and White.
No, I'm still taking God of War.
Black Ops 3.
Oh.
Battlefield 4.
Ooh. Man, that's two different genres of games, though. Nah, I'm keeping Battlefield, man. Or not Battlefield, God of War.
The Finals.
Yeah, I'll break it for the finals. I'll break it.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
Fetch.
That was the final boss.
Okay.
Fetch and love the finals.
Okay, my turn, Dave. I don't know how you're gonna. Maybe
All right.
Maybe I'll just set my mic down. Okay.
Okay, Oz. Break the stick when you hear a movie better than Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, okay. This is probably gonna be pretty quick. I'm not a big Ferris Bueller.
Oh,
fan.
shoot, dude. All right, let me pick a different one.
Okay.
then.
Let me see the list.
I've got like...
Oh, yeah, that would have been fast. Did you just check GPT this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, that one was going to win.
Dead air.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Oz.
Okay.
Break the stick when you hear a movie better than The Big Lebowski.
Oh, okay.
The Mummy.
Yeah, no.
Brendan Fraser mummy?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
National Treasure.
No.
Ocean's 11.
No.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Mean Girls, 2004.
No.
No? Die Hard. Okay.
Stick has been broken.
All right.
Die Hard is a better movie.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, that was a pretty good list. That was a pretty
That
good
was
list.
a good one. That was a good one.
Jay's, yours was insane.
All right. We got Sean's movie recommendations. Dave, can you pull up his? We're following up his Christmas. He's doing a movie a day challenge, and this is for everybody that's watching. If they want to follow along, his motive here was like everybody's got the same Christmas movies that they watch every year. So this is just him picking like movies that a lot of people don't really watch and recommending them to you guys to watch with your families.
One movie per day. So
What did I say?
Well, you were hitting it the right
yeah.
way, but yeah, it's like the idea is
Yeah.
one of these movies every single day. So he's got them listed in order of like what days to watch it. So last week we went December 1st through 7th, and so we're going to give you another handful. So we're going to start out with tomorrow, Monday, December 8th. Red One. This is that more recent Christmas movie with The Rock and Chris Evans. Sean says it wasn't amazing, and he had low expectations, and it was a cute, fun. Sean's saying cute. It's just. It was a cute, fun, cheesy film. This movie will become the next Jingle All the Way. Okay, Sean.
I thought people hated that fetching movie.
Up next is Arthur Christmas. I know.
Now this is a good one.
This
I
is-
like Arthur Christmas.
What even is that?
It's an animated movie about Santa Claus's son.
Yeah, Arthur Christmas, bro. It's him. It's Santa Claus's son, and the other guy, the brother, is like supposed to be the next Santa Claus once his dad dies, and Arthur is like the one that.
Bro, I've never seen this movie.
Yes, you have. We
like-
saw it as a family
He's
together.
British
Look
and
it up.
super skinny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's played by the guy that plays Magneto in the Days of Future Past one.
What are you talking about?
John Fassbender or whatever.
This is not real.
No, not Michael Fassbender.
John Fassbender.
This one.
Bro, I have never seen
Yes,
this
you
movie.
have seen it.
You have never
this
seen
movie.
this?
And
No.
these elves, like, they're the ones that like break into the house, and they're like secret
What
agents.
year is this movie?
Like,
2011.
is it really 2011?
Yeah.
I have not seen
That
this
feels
movie.
way too recent.
Yeah, it does. Wow. You have seen this movie, Jay. I know you have.
I have-
and it's
I have
it's a
not.
good movie. 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Play the trailer.
Dang.
Huh?
Play the trailer.
No, I'm not going to play the trailer.
Dude, this movie doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. And it's a good movie.
Hey, after that, we have Jingle All the Way. It's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It's cheesy in the 90s, and it's still cheesy now, but we'll have you laughing and quoting in your best Arnold voice. Jamie!
That was good.
Thank you. Get to the chopper!
That was pretty good Arnold, buddy. Why did you do Chewbacca?
Don't know. But it will leave you with a touched heart. Warming ending. A warm ending. Sorry, Sean's sick right now. You can see it in the way he's texting. After that, we're going to go day 11 of December. December 11th, we're going to do Deck the Halls. This movie is about two neighbors fighting for Christmas lights, for the best Christmas lights in the neighborhood. Is a classic. Christmas Vacation is a classic like Christmas Vacation had a PG version.
I've never heard of any of the ones he's mentioned.
No, I fetched
Well,
up
that's the
Christmas
point.
Vacation.
What was that meme you posted on Instagram the other day? It's like watching Christmas Vacation with the family, and this song starts playing.
You haven't seen Christmas Vacation?
No.
You need to see it to understand.
What happens in that scene?
So, a part of the plot is Clark is trying to get, like, he's waiting for the Christmas bonus to come in so he can get his family a swimming pool. And so he's fantasizing about the swimming pool in his backyard while staring out his window. But earlier that day, he was out shopping for his wife, and he ended up in the underwear section, and there was a lady helping him find underwear for his wife. And so he was fantasizing that lady swimming in his pool naked. She's not actually, like, it insinuates that she's naked. You don't actually see it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like, I remember seeing that as a kid, and I was like, oh,
It's just uncomfortable.
yeah, with your parents?
Yeah.
All right, so after Deck the Halls, we have A Boy Named Christmas. This
Boy
is
Called Christmas.
A Boy Called Christmas. My bad. This is a Netflix movie. I think I remember seeing this. I didn't fetch with it, but Sean is recommending it. It surprised him when he watched it. Says he went in thinking it was going to be a weird movie, yet it had an original and unique story about a different version of Father Christmas.
That's pretty weird. Sean's picking weird ones.
Yeah, Sean, you're out there.
Yeah, like that one Arthur one you were talking about.
Arthur
Dude,
Christmas.
that movie's good, and you know it's good.
The movie does not exist.
Up next, The Polar Express. I actually just watched this today with Olivia.
This one's weird.
This one is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, this is that weird era when they were starting to do mocap CGI movies.
Although what Sean wrote is very touching. It's weirdly touching what he wrote. So go ahead and read it.
Sean wrote, This movie is a hit and miss for a lot of people, including me. Growing up, I didn't love this movie, and neither did most of my family. As I got older, I started to see what I was missing. I was missing the message as a kid, and now I see how that message today can be an inspiration on future individuals on having faith and believing not only in your beliefs, but in yourself.
That's very
tender.
Sean.
Damn, Sean. Very profound.
Can I read the last one?
Yeah, go for it.
Hooray. The Grinch, 2018. Now for those who didn't like the 2002 Grinch, fake cough, Oz. Wait, no, hang on. Oz?
Yeah, I hate that movie.
This movie is a new and animated version of The Grinch. This will have your kids laughing and enjoying a new Christmas classic like I did with Jim Carrey Grinch. Personally, I didn't love this movie, but I see what joy it brings to my family, so it will be on my Christmas watch list for the future. Enjoy your homework, folks. I'm sorry I couldn't be there this week, and I'll be there next week.
From Sean.
Heart, Sean.
Shout out, Sean.
Shout out, Shawnee boy.
Shout out, Sean, and
Safety
shout out,
Bros.
Safety Bros.
Can't wait for Marty Supreme.
And shout out, Rockstar Studios.
Marty Supreme. That might be the last movie we review this year.
It is the last movie.
And then you can count on our top 10.
Oh, no, brother. We're going to do more than a top 10.
Well, we're going to do a top 10, and then we're going to do the award show.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Coming up, we got quite the episode for you. We've got Jay's review of the JJK movie. We got The Chair Company just wrapped up. We're going to talk about the Netflix buyout of Warner Brothers. I played Metroid Prime 4. Dave played Destiny 2. And then we're going to talk about The Way of Kings. Dave has continued reading The Way of Kings. And then we got a blind ranking. We're going to close it all up with a blind ranking of the Zombies maps. But before we get into that stuff, it is Dave's birthday today. And Uncle Dave, I'm tired of hiding this in my sock. Okay? So this is from me, my dad, Jay, and my mom. Okay? And we wanted to get your live reaction of it.
Oh, shit.
So go ahead and open this, buddy.
Is this a knife?
We all went in on this.
Oh, hell. It's a Kershaw. I have a Kershaw.
Yeah.
I like Kershaw.
You don't even care to look at what one it is, huh?
I want to open it.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
want to see it. Oh, it ain't a Kershaw. The Fetch and Protect.
Open it.
Open it up.
No way.
We fetching got your ass, dude.
Now I want to know, Dave. This is your Christmas present as well.
Yeah, this is Christmas and birthday.
You guys
All
didn't
in
have
one.
to.
No, we did. Of course we didn't have to. We
No,
did it because we
I-
love you.
I was busting. I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, Dave. Or cry. It's okay.
Oh man,
Happy birthday and Merry Christmas.
this thing is so badass.
It opens up very smooth.
Yes,
It's the smoothest knife.
yes, may thy knife chip and shatter.
Yes. No.
And now I'm going to use this one, okay?
Yes.
I'll give this back, though.
I love you guys. I love you guys so
love you
much.
too,
Dave,
buddy.
Dave.
I love
you,
you.
Dave.
I love my boys. I love my boys. And thank you. Special shout out to Tyler and Kristen. I love you guys.
Did he just say he loves boys?
Oh, this thing is so badass.
Yep. That's my favorite knife.
Play with
Of
it
all
for
time.
a second, Dave. Take the mic off. and play with it for a second.
We got a podcast.
We
to
got a
record,
pod. We got a
guys.
pod.
Okay.
All right, Jay, give us your Jujutsu Kaisen movie review.
All right, so this movie was a lot of fun. I liked how It wasn't very. It did a recap of the second season. Like that was the first 30 to 40 minutes of it. It just recaps everything that happens in the first or the second season.
30 to 40 minutes of this movie is a recap?
Yeah, but it's kind of cool. It's like a montage almost. I liked it.
Is that? Didn't they do a little bit of that in the Demon Slayer one, or no? Am I thinking wrong?
Well, I don't know. I never watched this season leading up to the Demon Slayer one. But this one, that actually, I do
How
think that's
long
like a
is this
common
movie?
complaint. It's not very long. So that's like a pretty big complaint with people that went and saw it. Then the second half of the movie is like Yuji. I don't know how much I want to give away, but it's about Yuji. And so...
Ethan's a big Jujutsu Kaisen fan.
What did he think?
I haven't heard him talk about it. I don't know if he's seen the movie yet. He was talking about wanting to see it, though.
Mm-hmm.
When I was trying to probe Christmas presents, I asked him for his favorite anime or starter Pokemon, and he was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen being his all-time fave. So I'm sure he's seen the movie and he's got thoughts.
So you didn't watch the season leading up to this?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
This one, Demon Slayer, I didn't.
So you don't have any thoughts on this?
No, I do. I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. The art, the animation, blew Demon Slayer out of the water. Let me tell you,
Seriously,
it was incredible. I really dug it. So if you're a fan of JJK and you're okay,
You're
with
not
watching
selling
a
me on
40
this
minute,
at all.
Well, I'm not trying to sell you on it because I know you're not going to watch it.
This is a horrible review. What is your review? Just that it's fun?
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you want from me?
I don't know, your thoughts on what worked, what didn't work,
It's kind of hard to say
the
without
plot,
spoiling anything.
characters.
Yeah. I liked it. Okay. So JJK, there were a lot of character moments that really, really sat well with me. I liked the relationship that went on between Yuji and his brother, his older brother. His older brother, was like a point of, he was like a serious character, but he was also like comedic relief. And like, there was a part where usually I wouldn't laugh at anything like this that like made me crack up. It was hilarious. Yuji does a great job in this, where you just see like his pain from what happened at Shibuya. And it just is like hard to watch because he is very broken at the beginning of this, but it's kind of cool because he like comes back around because of his friends. There was also a death that I didn't know happened that kind of shocked the heck out of me. But overall, I'd give it like a 9. I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'd go see it again, actually, if somebody wanted to go see it.
way different from a 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, JJK movie kind of slapped.
Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna cut out your review of Chair Company, and I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna put text over. We are now coming back after Jay's actual review of JJK. Okay. All right. We're gonna move on to the Chair Company. We got. If you want to give that a 10 or out of 10.
No, actually, I don't. I want to give it a 7 out of 10, and here's why. The show, at the first 3 episodes, had me hooked, and everyone subsequently after the third one just kept inching me away further and further, and they just kept pushing it, and it was in a way that it was kind of like how David Lynch loses me with things. I'm like, okay, this is just not even trying to make sense anymore. It's not even funny. It's just bizarro stuff, and maybe they'll bring it back around. But it did kind of, and the last episode was funny. I'll give you that because it was so what just happened? But it just feels like they don't have a plan. And so it's exactly my problem with David Lynch, where it's just I'm going to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. There's no real rhyme or reason to anything they're doing. And that usually works for Tim Robinson, but in a show where I'm having to devote 30 to 40 minutes of my time each time I sit down, I want some more to think about.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I'm giving it a 7.
My thoughts on Chair Company. This show had me from the very beginning. I was excited to watch this show every week. Sunday night, Monday evening, I'd sit down with Jay and we'd watch Chair Company. This is a Tim Robinson project. It's about a guy who just decides that he's going to pursue this chair company because he sits down on a chair and the chair breaks and he's embarrassed.
And the premise is so Tim Robinson.
Yeah, like this guy, he essentially just loses his mind trying to find the origin of this chair company. And a couple weeks ago when I brought this show up for the first time, I said, it doesn't matter how this show ends. I know it's going to be fetching weird. It's going to be bizarre. And 100%, it was way more bizarre. It was way more weird than I was expecting. And I don't want to spoil like how it ends, but I didn't know that this show is going to be getting a season 2. And apparently it is. Like, it's going to be getting a season 2, and I'm stoked out of my mind for it. The Chair Company is a show, much like Andor earlier this year, that I have just been looking forward to watching every single week because it is so strange. It's so different. And I got to give props to Andrew DeYoung, I think is the guy's name. He directed Friendship this year, and him and Tim Robinson, their duo, whatever their director-actor duo, I mean, it just freaking works. Like, these two just make fire. Friendship, the Chair Company is way more weird than Friendship is. So I just want to put that out there. You can watch Friendship as like a normal movie and just get some good laughs. Yeah. This is bizarre.
There are like scenes in this that like you can't watch publicly, and you should not watch publicly. And it just kind of hit out when a show does that. It kind of like it does go down a peg, in my opinion. Like Peacemaker kind of went down a peg because of that one scene. This does the same thing, and it went down a peg for me because I'm like, why did you need to do that?
Yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from. I disagree to an extent because it just added to the bizarre nature of this entire show, and I was on board week to week, and I really enjoyed the ending. I'm left scratching my head. I have no freaking clue what happened, and I love it. I love the show. It's getting like a very, very strong 9 out of 10 for me.
Dang.
Aside from Andor, this is my favorite show of the year.
This is where me and Oz differ. He can be okay with stuff just not making sense at all. I can't.
Much like how Peacemaker ended this last season, where you guys were bothered by like the ending, like the last 5 seconds of that show. It didn't bother me because it's like, okay, I had an entire show leading up to this that I loved. I was on board with, and this very similar, very, very similar. Not in the bizarre nature. Peacemaker's very cut and dry. This is, I don't fetch a no. I don't have any idea.
This is like on the same level as David Lynch.
Oh yeah,
it is weird.
And the David Lynch vibes are there throughout the entire show, though.
They only get stronger as they go.
Yeah, like it starts off. Episode 1 is like, yeah, it's strange, and then it delves into just madness at the end of the show. And not even in a way where it's like, oh, you can say that this is just inside Tim Robinson's head. No, this stuff seems like it's actually happening.
Yeah, because his
weird,
family's
bizarre
like,
stuff.
His family's like going along with a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything because you got to watch this freaking show, and I got to get your thoughts on it. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Chair Company. We're moving on. Let's talk about Netflix buying out Warner Bros.
Yeah,
because this could be. I mean, this is huge.
Yeah.
Like, this is $72 billion that Netflix is spending to buy Warner Brothers.
This is a big deal. Now, Warner Brothers and Discovery, the past 5 years have been passed around, I feel like. Is that what's been going on?
I could not even
Money
explain
trouble,
to you what the heck is going on.
Possible bankruptcy, stuff like that. There were a bunch of movies that got canceled so that they could use them as tax write-offs. The Batgirl movie being one of them.
Right.
And then I remember hearing it was probably a couple months after Superman came out that Warner Brothers was looking to be bought again. And Skydance was the company that I thought was going to do it.
Is that the J.J. Abrams company?
No, that's Bad Robot.
Oh, okay.
Skydance, some billionaire's son owns it. He bought them.
Okay.
The Kubo guy.
No, that's Nike. That's Phil Knight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was completely caught off guard when I saw that Netflix was the one that was going to be going through with it. This could be both a good thing and a really bad thing. I'm really interested in what James Gunn has been cooking up in terms of.
I'm curious, like, what this means for DC.
Yeah.
Like, because we've had to deal with David Zaslav. I'm hoping this means Zaslav is gone.
Okay.
Right? Does this mean Zaslav is gone?
We can assume that he's gone.
Because Zaslav has done nothing but make stupid decision after stupid decision, be it from axing how much stuff did they have done, completed, and he was just like, nope, we need the tax write-off.
The two that I can think of immediately are the Coyote versus Acme movie, the courtroom drama movie, and then Batgirl. Both were complete and like
done.
edited.
Yeah. Like these movies were completed. And then just stupid decisions with HBO in general, everything that went on with them, their name change 4 different times.
We're back to HBO Max.
And what happens now? Do we get rid of HBO Max? Is it just on Netflix now? Like
that's $1 billion question, because it's like, here's the thing, and I guess this could be a separate discussion. Streaming services have continued to go up in cost. How much is Netflix going to go up in price if they acquire all of the Warner Brothers catalog?
I mean, this includes, like, they've already. I mean, is it done now? The Harry Potter TV show. I don't know if it's done or in the works, but that was going to be HBO. Mm-hmm. That right there is going to make them billions of dollars.
Yeah,
that already is like you're investing into something that is going to make your money back. Mm-hmm. Like think of Disney buying Star Wars for $4 billion, and then think of everything that Warner Brothers has for $72 billion. It's like, that's a stupid amount of money. But you have Lord of the Rings, you have Harry Potter, you have the entire DC universe.
And they could greenlight spinoffs of these IPs.
Yeah, I mean, they could do whatever they want with these things.
It's theirs.
So, and if there's one thing that Netflix does, I guess right, is I wouldn't even call it right, but they do this a lot, the spaghetti method, where they just throw a bunch of crap at the wall and see what sticks.
Cancel everything, even that stuff that's good.
Netflix, to me, is the McDonald's of streaming services.
There we go.
Like, when I think about it, I think of HBO Max as like, you're going out, you're dressing up, you're wearing a suit and tie, you're going to
quality
eat,
stuff.
You're getting quality food.
Majority of the time.
And then you've got, like, I mean, what would even be close to HBO Max? I don't know if there is anything. I don't think there is anything. I mean, that is just quality.
It goes down
content.
a couple tiers, and then you get into the Hulu. I would say Hulu originals.
Hulu originals are really good.
Are above Netflix.
Because wasn't Prey a Hulu original?
Prey. I mean, you've got like The Bear, which is like a great show. All the FX stuff is really good.
Actually, Amazon has some baller originals.
Amazon does have some good stuff.
The Boys. They have
Fallout. Season 2, I think, is coming out this week.
Fallout.
This week?
That's this week?
I think so.
Oh, dang. They got on that quick. I feel like that was like just a year ago.
2 years ago.
Okay, wow. Time is going fast.
Excited about that.
Yeah.
Amazon,
and then Netflix is like, sometimes you get some good stuff, sometimes you get some hitters.
Sometimes they hit you with what's the League of Legends show?
Arcane.
Sometimes they hit you with an Arcane, and you go, what the heck?
Yeah. Arcane came out of nowhere, and I didn't give a rat's ass about anything League of Legends.
No, I still have no desire to do anything with League of Legends, but that show slaps.
Yeah, the lore's dope. Yeah, I don't know. This could be really good or really bad. If they're able to throw around almost $100 billion, I like to think that the people in charge know enough that they wouldn't just take something as sacred as the Lord of the Rings and do what Amazon's doing and put out another Ring of Power, because that show is terrible.
Can I level with you? I never think big acquisitions of other big companies is ever a good thing.
No.
And that's the bottom line for me. This is only bad to me.
If you want a good, like, modern, like, recent history example, there's the Microsoft acquisition of Activision. You have a shitty company being bought out by, I don't think Xbox was really that bad at the time, but it's just been downhill since that acquisition. Like, nothing they've been doing has been quality, just price increases left and right. So I agree with you. It's like a company getting bought out by another company is never really a good thing.
I mean, Blizzard is a prime example.
Yep.
Like, they were coming out with banger after banger. I don't think they missed. I still don't think, but the problem is that Microsoft doesn't do anything with these companies. So it's like, why did you buy this? What was the point?
I think that acquisition was about the same that this one is. It was in like the double digits, billions.
Was it really?
Yeah, I think it was
Dang.
like 70 billion, 60 or 70 billion.
And frankly, I was
Wow.
against that one too. I'm never pro big companies buying out big companies. It just never it feels good. No. It's like we're losing something.
I mean, make no mistake. They are doing this to make money.
Yes.
You don't spend $72 billion without plans for every single IP that you are buying. They
There
have
are some heavy hitters here.
they have plans for everything that they just bought. They are going to destroy every single thing that you care about and every single one of those IPs.
I hope and pray that I get to see the Matt Reeves Batman trilogy before this just
I think,
destroys it.
well, here's the thing is, from what I understand, this isn't going to take place until like early 2027. Like, I think it's going to take a long time before they actually like transfer everything over. So everything that's currently in the works right now, and I think James Gunn and Peter Safran just got hired on for another 3 years. So we're safe there for 3 years at least.
I feel like Gunn and Reeves have only done good things for them, so I don't
Exactly.
see why they would axe them.
No, they're not going anywhere, but it's like my problem is studio interference.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like we don't know how Netflix
Dude,
plays.
the Penguin. We don't talk about that enough. The Penguin was incredible.
Yeah.
I hate Cobblepot. I've never cared about the Penguin. I want that man to like get absolutely beaten to a pulp by Batman.
Fetch.
What?
Yeah.
It also includes CNN.
Oh, see, that's kind of concerning.
Yeah. So they own
TLC. What the hell? This
yeah.
is huge.
Yeah, Warner Brothers Animation, Cartoon Network, HBO, Cinemax, TNT, TBS, TCM, Adult Swim, Discovery Channel, Food Network, HGTV, Animal Planet.
I didn't know Warner Brothers was that big.
Oh yeah, it's one of the oldest players in Hollywood.
DC, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry.
And you have like Disney, Universal, and Warner Bros. Are like the three that I think of the most, and Sony. But
Yeah.
Yeah, really, the things that you can count on are Harry Potter for sure. Lord of the Rings is going to be defiled.
DC.
DC, I mean, I like what Gunn and Safran are doing, so I'm okay with them staying in charge. I don't know anything about this Harry Potter thing, so I just can't speak on that one. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty big stuff. And if I had to like put forth a theory as to what they do with HBO Max, I think Netflix is going to have like inside their subscription, it's going to be, you get like the basic Netflix,
And then
And
they'll have a
that-
tier that comes with
Just like-
premium Netflix.
like what Disney does with Hulu.
Like
Yeah.
they will keep HBO separate. I think
That's-
not the app. It will be a part of Netflix, but you'll just have now an unlocked menu on Netflix with all their
So
HBO
yeah, exactly
originals.
what Disney Plus did.
That's the best play in my opinion.
I don't see them axing HBO entirely. I think HBO is safe.
HBO itself is a brand.
Yeah.
It's too big for them to just erase
for
that.
something that is known for its quality, you don't get rid of that.
No.
You keep it and you charge more for it. So you're going to be paying $30 for Netflix now,
Yeah.
but
Weren't we already paying $30
it is
for Netflix?
It is what it is. I feel like I am. I feel like I'm paying a stupid amount for Netflix. So
Well, hey, we're
for,
good.
for what? What does Netflix give you? Honestly, what
Stranger,
does it
stronger
give you?
dongs. Stronger dongs.
yeah, right now I'm only paying for it for Stranger Things.
Like,
So-
everything on their selection is pretty weak.
Yeah.
Other than Arcane, but I've already watched all of Arcane.
Have you
And
watched
I've
the
got
Great
the-
British Baking Show?
Oh no, is that good?
You should watch it. It's actually quite low stimulation.
It's a good bedtime show, Jay.
Yeah.
You'd like it.
You
Watch it at
know what?
bedtime.
You know what? I'm gonna catch some hate for this, but instead of watching Smiling Friends tonight, just put on the Great British Bake Show.
Oh, Smiling Friends is over.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
No, that was the last episode.
Yeah.
That was a weak one to end on. What were they thinking?
the Glep ep.
Yeah, dude, that was weak.
Yeah, I wanna talk about that one with Sean though.
We'll wait till next week. Oz,
All right.
you got some thoughts on Metroid Prime 4?
I am in the middle of playing Metroid Prime 4. So, a little bit of background. I have not played any of the Metroid games. This is my very first Metroid game. And so going into this, just know that like anything that people might be complaining about as far as like this game not being anything new, it's all new to me. So that those complaints aren't going to be here.
That's definitely something that changes things for you.
Yeah, and I don't know if that is a complaint amongst people like, oh, none of this is new for Metroid.
It is. It is
Now
a complaint.
Okay.
Now I will say that this game looks really boring. Really boring.
Jay keeps coming in like when I'm at the end of the mission and I've killed all the enemies and now I'm just like trying to solve like the puzzles. Like I'm just like, so Jay comes in all the time and he's just like, man, there's just not a lot of action.
There's
in
not
this
very
game."
much action. It's very boring.
Well,
very-
Jay, I've already killed all the enemies here. There are no enemies.
You're just kind of looking around in nooks and crannies. I don't understand.
So let me say, as far as my initial reaction, I'm pretty close to the end game now. I'm like on. So you have to get 5 keys in this game.
Has K. Rool come in yet?
Jay, stop! I'm reviewing Metroid Prime, and you know that. I'm on the 4th key right now. I'm at the very end of getting that 4th key.
These are like dungeons similar
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Zelda, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm on the 4th key, so I've got enough thoughts here that I can give you a review and my thoughts on everything that's happened so far. I am really, really liking this game. Seeing a Nintendo Switch 2 game. I mean, I paid for the Switch 2 version because I have the Switch 2. I don't know how this thing runs on the normal Switch. I would assume it doesn't look nearly as good. I would assume its frame rate, it's not getting a super high frame rate, right? The Switch itself does not have the hardware for that.
I haven't seen any like Switch performance reviews of it, but I think it's fair to say it runs like dookie.
Yeah.
I'd be very impressed if they get it to run similar to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I don't see it because this game looks amazing as far as like the actual worlds that you go into. The first one right off the bat, like the Great Deku Tree or whatever the heck it's called. That's the Zelda one. But you see a big old tree in the background.
Do you play as Metroid? Is Metroid the main
You
character?
play as Samus Aran, and you're really pissing me off now.
Fun fact. I forget who, but one of these two used to be a Zero Suit Samus main. I think it was this one.
I've never been a
Yeah, I think
I've
it
never
was
been a
this one.
Samus main.
Specifically the bikini outfit.
Jay, you've always been a bit of a sex pest, haven't you?
What is happening right now? I don't even know who this character
Yeah,
is.
you come for the king, you best not miss, son.
The
You come and
giant
you mess
robot
up.
lady wears a bikini? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. So
I thought her name was Metroid.
okay, stop. You're really pissing me off.
Do you get to fight King K. Rool?
Jay is rage baiting so hard.
Or is it Sephiroth?
Okay, so Metroid Prime 4, I'm really, really liking it. I think
No villain, Jay.
What?
Sorry, keep
There's
up.
not a villain in Metroid? Is that real? I'm not like
Let us-
dropping the rage bait. Is there not a villain in this game?
Let him finish.
is there a villain? Like there are like there's science experiments that have like gone wrong. I don't know who's behind it. I don't know who's like the mastermind of all of this stuff. There's definitely somebody that keeps showing up and like stopping me from doing things. So I don't know who that is yet. So that could be a big spoiler. I have no idea.
What are the bird aliens that like raise Samus?
What?
Oh, I
Dude,
know more
like
about the lore than he does.
Like I said, this is my very first Metroid game.
Oh,
I have
he
no
like
idea.
actually doesn't know anything.
Bro, you're busting out some deep lore on him, and he's just trying to talk about the
I'm sorry.
Samus-
I'll lay off.
Samus
Go ahead.
was raised by birds.
Yeah, she was. That's real. I'm not making
Is that why she
up.
doesn't talk?
I don't know.
Because she just
She's a bounty hunter.
swats?
She's a bounty hunter, but like she's like Nintendo didn't want to give her like that outlaw feel, so like she's a bounty hunter, but she's not actually a bounty hunter.
What the hell?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Just talk about the game. Sorry.
Yeah. The gameplay is like really, really good. And again, I haven't played any of the previous ones, so I can't speak to how this plays in comparison to those other ones.
And I'll say when I have walked in, this game does look good. Like,
it looks
cool.
awesome. I think the only time I struggle with how it looks is what everybody is complaining about right now. And I'm going to just bring up the 2 negatives that I'm seeing online all the freaking time. Everything that I see on Reddit, everything that I see on like when I just search Metroid Prime 4 in Google, I see 2 things. I see The NPCs that people hate, again, I'm going to defend them real quick. I don't think they're that bad. I don't think they're that annoying. Like, they don't bother me. There is one girl in this 4th mission right now at the lava planet that is kind of grinding my gears a little bit because she's just saying stupid Marvel MCU stuff. And I'm like, okay, come on. This is just like, it's taking me out of the game. But she's not in it as much as like the guy at the very beginning of the game. Yeah.
Tech geek.
That's the one everybody's complaining about. And to me, it's like, it's not that awful. Like, I'm coming off of, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, where like the voice acting is like some of the worst I've ever heard in my life.
Best games, awful voice acting.
This game, the voice acting, I think is fine. Like comparing it comparatively to Breath of the Wild, to Tears of the Kingdom, it's a huge step up. So I've never given Nintendo crap for their voice acting because it's never been a thing for me.
I'll give
to care
Nintendo
about.
crap because they don't even give Pokemon voice acting, and it's like, what are we doing here, Nintendo?
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't fetch with the freaking no voice acting and I gotta read.
Yeah, that's stupid to me.
I'm gonna give some added context to the opposition.
Yeah, go ahead.
Their problem has to do with the actual like story in the previous Metroid games, which you haven't played. There's not a lot of like people talking to you. It's more so Samus, and Samus doesn't talk in any of the games.
Yeah.
And so their problem is it's like they're talking to Samus, but Samus isn't doing anything, like maybe the occasional like head nod, and it's like it's just feels weird, it feels off, and it's like they haven't done this before in any of the other Metroid games.
So just because it's a first time, it like is bothering people?
Like it's a first time and it's just not executed well. In their opinion, compared to the other games. That's the thing. What's not bothering you is because you haven't played the previous games. And so these people, they've waited 8 years for
I
this
understand
one,
like the
and they
wait
get
is like
this.
been brutal.
Yeah.
Like they've been teasing this forever.
I mean, yeah, they teased this way long ago.
And it's not even the original studio that was supposed to make it. This is a completely different
yeah,
one.
I know they like axed the original game that they were gonna do, and they like completely redid it.
Several times.
Yeah.
I think 4 years ago they canceled it again and then restarted.
So I guess putting it into that perspective, where it's like, if these people have been looking forward to this game and they're expecting a Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom complete reworking of the formula, I can see that bothering me. If I've been a fan and I've been looking forward to it, and I'm expecting something huge and massive, and this is what I get.
Yeah,
I
I
would
can't even ride a chocobo. What is that about?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Speak your piece, man.
Yeah,
This is your first Metroid Prime game.
First Metroid Prime game, and I think it's freaking good.
Did you
and
play
I'll move
Dread?
on. Oh no, I didn't. Never
You should
played
play Dread.
Dread's pretty fun.
Did you play Dread?
I played a little bit of it. I borrowed it from somebody when I had a
I'm
Switch.
just not a fan of those 2D Metroidvania games. It's just too fetch and confusing for me.
Gotcha.
I struggle with Animal Well for the same reason. I just don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. I get lost. I'm stupid. I can't handle it. But this I've only had to like look up a guide like 2 times in specific, and I can remember exactly what it was. And they were really stupid things like you got to shoot right here and you got to knock this piece loose. And I'm like, I never would have found that if it wasn't for a guide.
So it's kind of like Resident Evil puzzles. It's not really that difficult.
Yeah, no. I can follow along just fine. And I've run into things on my own that I've had to deal with, and I've figured it out. It makes me feel smart. Metroid has made me feel smart.
Can
This
you
game
ride a
has.
chocobo in this game?
Brother, I don't know what the hell you're saying. So the second thing that I see people complaining about, the second thing I'm seeing people complain about is the desert area. Like it's like the hub. You got to go through this desert to like get to the next area of the game. I don't think it died, but something happened.
I think it died. Keep going.
You got to go through this desert area in order to get to the next area. So you got to drive around and just find wherever you're going based on your motorcycle driving around the desert. And it's a massive map. And so in order to get there, it takes a little while to like find where you're supposed to be going. There's nothing to really guide you and point you in any specific direction. And the desert does look pretty rough. Like, I'll just say that. Like, the desert looks like it shouldn't be on the Switch 2. It looks like it doesn't even look like a Switch game or a Wii U game. This looks like a GameCube game when you're driving around in the desert.
That's brutal.
Like the desert looks rough.
I'm just gonna say this. I can appreciate a very pretty looking game and when the graphical fidelity is top notch, but especially as I've gotten older, graphics don't dictate if a game is good for me because like I've played some really poor graphic games that are designed that way, but they're still really good. So it's like
The problem is less that it's the graphics.
Yeah,
it's more
it's-
that this is just like
it's
the,
forced upon you.
Yeah, you have to travel through this area, and there is nothing to guide you in whatever way you need to go. And it's so big, and something that bothers me in a lot of video games, in God of War, one of them, is no freaking fast travel. Like the fact that I can't just pick a spot on a map that I've already been to and get there immediately bothers me every single time. I hate it when that happens. In this game, the map is freaking huge, and there is the hub is all the way at the top left corner of the game. So if I'm riding my motorcycle, now I don't have to just go to the middle. I got to go all the way to the top left, and it takes me at least like 3 or 4 minutes just to drive all the way over there.
You brought up God of War. So God of War 2018, that fast travel system was atrocious. It's probably like one of my least favorite fast travel systems, but they improved upon it in the second one.
They did.
And
It's still not great.
No, it's
Like, it
better
still
because
bothers me.
These games, the Metroidvania style thing is going back, like retreading paths with new upgrades.
Agreed. I understand that part of Metroid. This is not that.
No, and that's people's problem with the desert portion. But I'm talking about like in God of War.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the doorways to the world tree
Yeah.
are like spaced out how they are. But in the first one, you couldn't fast travel from the doorway to another doorway. Or no, that's how it worked. You couldn't go in between dimensions in the first game.
You couldn't just extract and get a new kit and load in damn battleground.
Couldn't do any 0 to hero runs.
So yeah, that is my main complaint is no fast travel, and just there being a couple like stupid things where I gotta like figure it out on my own or Google it.
And it's just kind of boring.
No, it's not boring at
just
all.
kind of boring,
When
not
I'm
a
playing
lot of
this game, I'm
action.
locked in. I'm playing for like 2 or 3 hours at a time. I'm nearing the end of the game. I'll probably put 6 or 7 hours into it. So it's probably I'm nearing the end.
What would you give it now? Or do you just want to wait until you beat it?
No, I think right now, like, it is not my favorite game of the year. I think that still goes to Bonanza. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza is like one of the most fun games I've played.
Okay.
Period.
Well, at this point in time, do you feel like your money is it's worth it? The money you paid?
Yes, I do. I think if you bought a Switch 2, this is a game, I think you would be crazy to not buy this game just to see what your Switch 2 can do. Like, aside from the desert portion that I said looks like a GameCube game, the dungeons themselves look incredible. It all looks awesome. I've got a 4K OLED TV. Playing it on that looks great. I take it out of, what's it called? There's performance mode. That's the one I play in. And then there's the other mode.
Like game mode.
It's like
mode, handheld mode?
no. It's like, so the performance mode is like 120 frames.
But it lowers the graphical
It lowers.
fidelity.
It's like 1080p, and then there's the 4K 60 frames. I play on the 1080, 120 frames. I think my TV only gets like 75 hertz though,
Oh, well.
so I'm not really getting that. But it looks a lot better than just the 60 frames.
That's how I play all my PlayStation games.
Can I
Yeah.
just say that, like, the people that complain about the Switch 2, I get it. It is expensive. Look at it so far up to this point. Has there been a single game that has been dedicated to the Switch 2 other than Mario Kart World? Because I feel like every single game they've come out with has had a
Is
Switch.
Kirby Air Riders, did that come out on the Switch?
I think it did.
I thought that was just a Switch 2 game.
Is it? Look it up.
Frankly, I don't care. But the bottom line is that this Switch 2 is so much better. It's a better system. It plays games better. It looks better. And I know it's not a OLED screen, but it never has bothered me.
No, it's just
and
Switch 2.
The Switch 2, even though I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza, I haven't played Samus, what is it? Metroid Prime 4.
Donkey
haven't
Kong
played-
Bonanza is just Switch 2, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. That point is mud then. But my point is that if you look at the system like it's just a pure upgrade from the Switch, it's worth it to me. It's been a dedicated Pokemon machine for me. That's all I play on it. That's all I care about. And for all of those games that are awful on the Switch, they really just make it worth playing. Like Scarlet and Violet made me quit Pokemon for like 2 years. And then the Switch 2 came out, and I'm like playing it again. I'm like, this game's actually kind of fun. So
Yeah.
I like the Switch 2.
The Switch 2, I'm having fun with it whenever a new game comes out, and I can play it. And I've played it more than I have my PS5 this year.
Now, that being said, the PS5 games are of a different caliber.
Well, apples to oranges.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the Switch 2, while it is impressive, it's still an underpowered system. But you have to do that when you have a portable device. What they did right with the Switch 2 this time, though, is it has an upscaler that only works in the docked mode, and that's how it should be. Like have you can have eGPUs, like external GPUs for your laptops. So you can take your laptop to work, have it be a work machine, take it home, plug it into the GPU, and have it be a beast at gaming. And I always feel like that's something that the Switch 2 can excel at.
See, I don't know what he wasn't speaking. He was speaking Greek to me. But
I know a lot of things about things I don't own.
I like the Switch 2, and I don't regret buying my Switch 2.
I'm glad you guys like your Switch 2.
I'm gonna wrap up my Metroid Prime 4 thoughts and say so far it's an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's like my favorite game of the year, but I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth, and
guess what, brother? You're allowed to have that.
I agree. I feel like I'm in the minority here. I feel like everything I see online about this game is negative. So just wanted to be positive
No, I want you to enjoy it.
because I'm enjoying this game.
Yeah,
So
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Dave,
King.
last week we talked about Destiny 2 Renegades DLC,
Yeah.
and you played it. You don't
Yeah.
seem that thrilled.
Well, so is it gonna save Destiny? No. Did it make a lot of the right choices? Yes. From a narrative perspective, I liked Edge of Fate that came out in July. I liked the story post Light and Dark saga, so this new saga that they're trying to start. I liked it. This is a continuation of it. It's just got some like Star Wars seasoning to it. There are like blatant references. Like there's a freaking Death Star style weapon. The lightsabers called Praxic blades. The planets, they're not new planets. They just took existing planets and altered the environments that you're playing on. Mars looks like Tatooine. Venus looks like the swamps of Dagobah. And then Europa, they made it look like Hoth.
So is Destiny, like when they do things like this, is this canon?
This is all canon because this is a continuation of the story from the DLC in July. It just has some Star Wars flavor to it. This is the first time they've done something like this.
But like planets that have already existed are now like reskinned?
Oh, so they didn't take the planets and reskin them all together. They just didn't give us a new destination. Usually in a DLC, they'll give you a new destination to explore, whether it be a new planet or a new dimension. This one, we didn't get one. Instead, we got a new game mode called the Lawless Frontier, and there's 6 maps, 2 on each planet. So there's 2 on Mars, 2 on Venus.
Now, hang on. In the Destiny lore, do the humans like terraform these planets, and that's why you can like go to them?
No.
So then,
They did at some point. You can see remnants of the Golden Age is what it's referred to as.
which is like before
The Great Collapse.
the Covenant.
Before
It's not the
the
Covenant,
darkness.
that's Halo. Darkness.
It's similar
Okay.
to the Covenant. Before the darkness came in and wiped everything out, and the Traveler came in and saved everyone.
That's before.
Yeah,
That's the Golden Age.
That's the Golden Age. And then there was the collapse, and then we are post-collapse. I don't know. I really liked the story in this one. It did have a lot of similar beats to Star Wars. Some people complain about it. I really liked it. I really liked Dredge and Bale. as like the main villain. So the Dredgens in this universe in Destiny, they're like dark guardians that kill other guardians. They're like
They're not the
anarchists?
corrupted guardians.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're like anarchists almost, where they don't believe that guardians should be ruling over the people as leaders. That they think that humans should be able to govern themselves.
Well, because guardians are just dead humans, right?
They are revived humans that are given space magic powers and stuff.
And you play as a guardian.
Yep, you play as a guardian.
I'm just so I can't wrap my freaking head around how this works. So it is not Star Wars.
It's not, but it has some noises.
And the Destiny canon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It is very inspired by it. Like the opening mission, the Drifter is his name. He's like the main side character of this. His ship gets captured by the Barrent Imperium, which is supposed to be the Empire. Play for play, just like the beginning of A New Hope, where the Millennium Falcon gets boarded on the Star Destroyer. So your ship gets boarded on there. You're going through what is the freaking Star Destroyer that they have. It looks very similar to a Star Destroyer on the interior, but it's not. It's all Destiny. And I'm doing a bad job explaining it. It fits. It's new, it's fresh, and it doesn't feel foreign.
how did it perform?
A lot of people are saying the same thing, where it's like narrative-wise, it's really
No,
good.
like player base. Like how many players got on to download Renegades? Is it still crap?
Last I checked, which was the day it came out, I think they peaked at like 75,000, which is a big step up from where they've been the past month, 6
But is it
weeks.
because it's a Star Wars thing?
I no, it's because it's a new DLC, it's new content, people are coming. That's how this game goes. When there's new content, you'll see spikes. And so that's when most live service games are like that.
Well, doesn't Destiny even actively encourage its fan base to go and play other games? Go do other stuff. You don't need to have just one game, and it doesn't have to just be Destiny.
I don't think Destiny encourages that,
Oh.
but I encourage it, and there are a lot of Destiny players that don't do that, and it's very unhealthy, and that's what creates this parasocial relationship that these people have. Your stereotypical Destiny player is going to say, I hate this game, and then they'll have 10,000 hours in it, and it's all they play, and then they get upset when something goes bad in the game. Put the fetching game down, you freaking weirdo. Go play something else.
Go touch some grass.
I haven't played Destiny for the past 2 months, and I'm okay. I loved the game, and I didn't like the direction it was going. I have other games.
And did you beat this DLC?
Yeah, it took me about 2 days.
Now, Dave, can you do me a favor? Break the stick when I name a game that you would rather play over Renegade.
Oh,
Arc Raiders. Thank you.
We're not talking about Arc Raiders.
I wasn't trying to. I'm just trying to see where he stood.
Give your rating out of 10, and let's wrap it up so we can get to the meat and potatoes.
Arc Raiders.
Story-wise, I'll give it a 9. I think the narrative of this was really...
Because it's Star Wars?
No, it's not Star
You said
Wars.
it's just Star Wars.
Well, it's got Star Wars beats to it, but it's
I don't know what you're not getting about this, because I get it. I get what he's saying. I don't know what you're not getting.
Old man yells at cloud. Once doesn't make sense.
Because Slay the Spire does this all the time. Slay the Spire is tons of elements that come from different franchises, and it works. They're just taking beats. There's a Way of Kings reference in Slay the Spire, and it works. It's fun.
What?
It's just I can't tell you off the top of my head, but there is something there. They do it all the time in Slay the Spire.
But it's
a lot
not.
Of their
This
stuff.
is Lucasfilm.
Yes,
is
LucasArts.
on this.
Yes, so the only tie that they have to it is the the Praxic blade, the lightsaber in the DLC, the ignition sounds just like a lightsaber. Some of the blaster weapons sound just like blaster weapons from Star Wars. And
But this stuff hasn't existed in Destiny up to this point.
blaster weapons, no. There was an exotic that came out earlier this year that had a similar system to it. They were priming us for this new heat weapon where it has ammo and it heats up and then you have to cool it down before you can continue shooting. I'd give the narrative a 9. Full disclosure, I'm probably going to continue playing it only to get my little medals that I like having to say I did something.
I gotta say they are cool.
Yeah,
I dig them. It's made me want to play, but I can't. I try and I can't.
I only do it because it makes me feel like my time was worth it. I have a physical thing. I'll have to bring it sometime that says I did something. But other than that, it was all right. It's a step in the right direction. Is it going to save the game? Probably not. we'll see what they put out next.
Cool.
And
That's it.
yeah, that went on a lot longer than I thought. But you guys were engaged and asking questions, so
Yeah, I'm just confused by it. Still, here we are, old man.
old man screaming at clouds.
Old man screaming at clouds. Okay. Dave has been reading The Way of Kings. We've been forcing him to read it, and he has finally finished part 2
I
of The Way of
apologize.
Kings.
I apologize. It took me so long, guys. I took a week off, and then I took another week off.
But Dave, can you explain why you don't want to rush this? Because I think this helped me.
I forgot what I told you.
You're taking notes the whole time.
Yes,
Like you're
yes.
not just blasting through it.
That's right. I'm taking notes and I'm making sure that I'm understanding relationships. I'm trying to build the map in my head and
Mind you,
region.
this man has only read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules.
Not just that one. I've read like the first 4 books.
And I think your approach here is actually the way to do this.
Okay.
Because I did not shotgun blast these books. I read a chapter a night, and I just enjoyed. I just sank into the world, chapter at a time, and I just looked forward to the end of my night, where I would be like, okay, time to open the book, turn my lamp on, get ready to go to bed, spend 30 minutes in Roshar, then close the book, go back to bed.
Okay.
So I think the way you're handling this is good, because this is why I love it.
I did shotgun blast these books. I
And-
finished all 3. Well, there were only 3 out at the time. When I
Haven't
was
you
reading
read
them.
through all of them like 3 times now?
I've read the first 2 3 times.
So insane to me.
I've read Oathbringer twice, and I have only read Rhythm of War and Wind and Truth once. So I started Rhythm of War again, but this is what I love is hearing your thoughts and what you're getting out of it.
I've had to like re-listen to chapters because I listen to this while I'm working, and like something will happen and I lose my train of thought and I'm not listening to it, and then something happens and I'm like, oh, fetch, who the heck is this character? So I have to go back and just read. So that's another thing. It's like this thing does take longer. I'm gonna say this. Part 2 only being Dalinar and Kaladin
Yeah.
made this so much better, because part 1 I dreaded the Shallan chapters. And spoiler, I finished the interludes at the end of part 2 going to part 3. Part 3 opens up. Part 3, the dying. And then it said Kaladin and Shallan. And I'm like, the dying, that's what I'm going to be doing through all of part 3. Every time Shallan.
Yeah, it does. No Dalinar chapters in
No,
part 3.
it's Kaladin and Shallan in
Okay.
part 3. So I thought I was eating good, and I was with Dalinar.
Dude, but those Kaladin chapters, man.
Yeah, Kaladin
Okay,
has
so
just got...
so let's break this down character by character, because Dalinar and Kaladin have not met yet.
No.
So let's
They are close, though. Like, in proximity, they are really close.
Okay, so let's bust through Kaladin's arc real fast. Actually,
fetch.
I want to talk about Kaladin last. Let's go to Dalinar.
So
Let's get your thoughts.
the way I take my notes, they're chapter by chapter. I didn't
okay.
separate them by characters. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Just give
Okay.
your thoughts.
So at the top, the first chapter, we're introduced to Dalinar. We learn he's the uncle of the king,
Elokar.
Elokar. Yes, I think it's Elokar. He's got 2 sons.
Yep.
Adolin and
Renarin.
Renarin. And they're all high princes, and then obviously the king of it's Alethkar, right? Okay. Well, there's like a bunch of stuff about Alethkar. There's a bunch of like politics going on, talking about relationships, how Dalinar used to be known as the Blackthorn. He's often described and referred to as a old war hero, a warlord. The dude used to be great, but he's not great now. And they kind of sprinkle hints as to why he's more subdued now. And a lot of it has to do with that night that Gavilar was assassinated. We learned that Dalinar was present, but he was drunk, and I'm jumping around because I have thoughts about stuff that came up. So there was a giant chasm thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. We got some action with shard blades.
Yep.
And
10 heartbeats. I told you.
Yep, the
that
10
chapter
heartbeats
will happen.
Yep, 10 heartbeats. I learned some names. Oathbringer is Dalinar's shard blade, and then Sunraiser is Elokar's. There's a book on this bookshelf that says Oathbringer on it.
That's Dalinar's book.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
Oh, you should be, because it's freaking awesome.
Like when I read this chapter and we came and filmed last week and I said, that says Oathbringer. That's the name of a sword.
Yep.
Oh, dang. There was a reference to 10 fundamental glyphs being etched in a shard blade. And I remember learning this in part 1 that the women are the ones who read and write. The men only learn glyphs. And it's like, it's not heretical, it's taboo for men to read.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like heretic, they need to die. It's just taboo. It's like, Gem hearts. This is when I started, because they touched on it a little bit in part 1 when Kaladin was with the Bridge 4, where he was like, what the heck are they capturing? We learn, I questioned like what is a gem heart? And so if you go further down, we'll get there. They name dropped the title of the book. They referred to an ancient text called The Way of Kings, and so my theories were just like, does this have anything to do with the beginning of the chapters where people, it's like something's quote somebody said before they died, and then it notes.
Who is the author of The Way of Kings again?
They haven't talked about it. But The Way of Kings, in there, it talks a lot about how kings or high princes shouldn't be drunk or be under the influence of hard drink. And that night that Gavilar was assassinated, Dalinar was, unfortunately. And so that's where a lot of his guilt is coming from, is he wasn't there to protect his brother.
And do you know why Dalinar was like drunk all the time?
No.
You don't know that yet.
No. They haven't.
You haven't had like, he's gonna say a name and it's like shh, like it's like he can't hear this name.
No.
Okay.
Very interesting. There's some back and forth between Sadeas and Dalinar, referring to what he said that night and what he wrote that night. And it's like this really big secret, but it's revealed that King Gavilar, wrote. He wrote, and that's a big deal because men don't write in this universe. So I'm like, oh, very interesting. It must have been really important. Elhokar, the son of Gavilar, the current king, is paranoid. So he likes to present himself as stoic, heroic, badass. I'm a man, I'm a king. But he's actually really paranoid of being assassinated. It might have something to do with the fact that his dad was assassinated, so there's probably some trauma there. I don't think Elhokar, they haven't talked about Elhokar being present for that, so I don't think like he witnessed his dad being assassinated or anything. But yes.
I will say Elhokar is an interesting character.
Who the heck?
And that's all I'll say. What's up?
Am I playing Overwatch? Sorry. High Prince of War. There was a discussion between Elhokar and Dalinar in private where Dalinar was talking about breaking some pact, abandoning a pact, and calling Dalinar as the High Prince of War because Dalinar isn't really interested in trying to get rich from war. He just wants to end this. Whereas all the other high princes, they're like, oh, I've captured more gem hearts. No, I've captured more gem hearts. And I learned a lot about the economics of this war in the Shattered Plains, where it's like if you have more gem hearts, then you have more shards to spend on soul casting, better materials for this and that. So it was really interesting because I didn't think I'd be able to go that deep into it. But the fact that B. Sandy has broken it down for me and I'm able to understand like where it's going is quite nice. I appreciate that. The Way of Kings, linked to the missing radiance. There was a reference to Dalinar because it's I wouldn't say it's taboo, but the other high princes don't follow the Way of Kings. Dalinar does, and he's raising his two sons to follow it as well. I think it was Sadeas that talked about, no, maybe it was Adolin that brought it up.
Adolin does. Like, he holds a little bit of resentment.
Yeah, so I think it was Adolin that brought it up about how it had something to do with the missing radiance. They've talked about the ancient priests or the ancient church and how, man, I can't believe I forgot it because I remember hearing it and I didn't write anything down. But there was something about in the past, there were prophecies and stuff there was a church and the church ended up being false, or the way they were going about things was wrong, and there was a big apostasy of sorts where like the church was disbanded and like a new one took its place, and that somehow is tied to the radiance. And apparently the radiance it's at this point it says that the book was linked to the missing radiance. Later on I think I wrote down something about how the radiance betrayal really confused me, because I'm pretty sure these Radiants are those guys in the prologue that were all leaving their swords. And that didn't seem like a betrayal to me, at least in the way it was framed there. So something's going on. That had to have been a long time ago for something to be influenced for them to think it's a betrayal.
4,000 years?
Yes, that's a lot of time for people to just change it. So I personally don't think that the Radiants betrayed anything. I am curious how they went missing, but Rapho, and I'm probably not going to find out until book 4.
5.
Fetch you. Dalinar gets time travel visions during high storms.
Yep.
And I wrote down, are these high storms connected to the old Knights of Radiant? Were these high storms present 4,000 years ago?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that these visions, he's talking to the guy that wrote the Way of Kings, right?
No.
No,
Well,
who is he talking to then?
That's
He's talking
why
to the Stormfather.
that didn't get revealed yet.
He knows he's talking to like a being.
Well, yeah, it didn't get revealed who it is. Mystery Man voice in the vision. Is this man similar to the godlike knights from the prologue? Act with honor, and honor will aid you. That's what he told him, and then the vision faded out.
Oz, you're making that up.
He's only had one vision so far?
Yeah, this was. They were.
I'm gonna just do one of these numbers real quick.
Yeah, just forget I said that.
I'll probably forget. I was really interested in this vision because there were these night creatures called Midnight Essence, and then guys, I'm ignoring it. Stop talking about it. It's okay. They talked about fighting stances, and I wrote down it was really similar to Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Like the wind stance, the earth stance, stuff like that.
Is that in Ghost of Tsushima, or is that just in Ghost of Yote?
Ghost of Yote has the different weapons.
Oh,
Tsushima
okay.
has the different stances to fight the other weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I did like that quote, act with honor and honor will aid you. Kaladin was trained by his father to be a surgeon, like his dad was a surgeon. So there was a lot of flashback chapters where Kaladin, it was something about there's two types of people, those who take lives and those that save lives. And Kaladin's like, can't I take life to save a life? Like just this conflict. He's always wanted to be a soldier, but his dad's like, no, you're going to be a surgeon. So that would be why he's so good at saving men, is because he's got a huge medical background. Kaladin is taking on a leadership role with Bridge 4 at this point in my notes. He's trying to mold the Bridge 4 into more than just the highest turnover rate, the highest death rate bridge out of all of them. This isn't Sadius. Who is it? Sadius? I forget who they said the High Prince was that they're working under.
Oh no, it is.
It is Sadius?
Yeah, that's not a
because
spoiler. It is
Dalinar
Sadius.
doesn't
Yeah.
use bridge crews. He uses the bridges style siege things,
Which are slower.
They're
And,
slower.
and I gotta ask, do you fetching hate light eyes?
yeah,
Because when you're in Cal's perspective, I fetching hate like light eyes.
yeah.
I'm like, nah, dude, fetch these guys. Like, I'm with Cal 100%.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any of them get any joy.
I-
They're all bad.
I can't wait to see Dalinar and Kaladin interact, because Dalinar is a light eye. No, he's not a light eyes.
No, he is.
But he didn't grow up as a light eyes.
No, he did.
Who's the one that is a light eyes currently but didn't grow up as one? I got introduced to one and I forgot his name. I thought it was Dalinar.
I don't remember.
Fetch. I'll figure it out. I learned about Rock. Rock is dope. I like Rock.
Rock is great.
He can
Teft
see,
is great.
He can see Syl. I like Teft.
You like Moash?
Nah, I don't think I've gotten much Moash.
Okay.
Teft started talking more towards the end of part 2, and I'm starting to get a little more of him. But Rock has done a lot more talking than Teft. Like I feel like
Teft is like Cal's right-hand man.
Rock is like the heart.
Yeah.
Teft
Okay.
is like the right hand.
So
I would say. I think that's accurate, right?
Where I'm
Yeah.
at the end of part 2, beginning of part 3, Teft, he's just barely started talking, and right now it's really just Teft, Cal, and Rock. But Rock has been definitely the more hard. I feel like I've grown attached to him more.
I think I agree with like originally like the first book because Teft. No, I'm not gonna say anything. But
I'm sure Teft will come in more because he named his freaking dog after this guy. So this guy is obviously going to be a great character. I'm just waiting.
Don't expect a lot.
Yeah.
Like Teft is just like I just like Teft as a character.
Okay.
Don't expect him to be like a big deal.
Okay.
What do you think about Syl?
I like Syl. Syl's been growing on me. I think it's really interesting that she's a Spren with a consciousness. Is that how you can describe? She's not like other Spren.
Yeah. Again, you'll find out.
Yeah.
But you like her.
Yep. Rock can see her. That's pretty cool. Rock is basically Pacific Islander.
Rock is a horn eater, so he can see these.
I still don't understand what horn eaters are. I know they like live in the mountains, and that's like all I know about them.
We will be getting a horn eater novella
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'll be reading that. When?
about Rock.
Oh,
no
it's
less.
Rock's book.
It's
Nice.
Rock's story after Oathbringer or Rhythm of War. Whenever he like goes, you know,
Sanderson, this is to you.
doesn't die. He doesn't die. I'm not
Sanderson,
saying that.
if you kill Rock in this book,
Oh, he won't kill Rock. Anyway, what else?
Sorry. I was gonna say Rock is really similar to Royd from.
Yeah.
That's very
I think that
similar.
is
Yeah, I
good.
think that's why I like him so much because I'm like I really like Royd. There was a King's Feast. It was very elegant. It was talking a lot about the way it was structured, very similar to their
oh,
homeland.
you met Wit.
Yes.
The flute.
Wit was actually introduced before this feast, but he did. Oh, excuse me. He went and did a lot of banter.
Has the flute scene happened yet?
No.
Okay.
Is this the one where he's like making fun of like
Everybody
Sadius
coming
and,
in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he's making fun of everybody sitting on a high
So,
stool.
Dave, this is a character. Wit his name is Hoyd. This is not a spoiler. Hoyd is like in all of the Cosmere.
So you
Hoyd,
know Patches.
Patches.
from
Dark
Dark
Souls?
Souls.
Yeah.
He's like that, but like a good guy.
Okay.
Well,
We
we,
don't know.
think.
We
Actually,
don't know.
we don't know.
We don't know.
That's a good point.
We have to assume
He only
Hoyd
has
is
good interactions with our characters.
Yeah. But Hoyd is a character that throughout all of the Cosmere, he's in Mistborn, he's in all of the standalones, he's in obviously Stormlight. So Hoyd is important. We don't know why yet, but he is.
Okay. So Wit is an important character. Okay.
He goes by Wit in this book, but
this
he goes
book.
by Hoyd in everything else.
Okay. Radiance betrayal. They talked about the Radiance betraying the people. Blah blah blah. Rock. He's there to get a shard blade. He wasn't a slave, and he was talking a little bit about his culture. And he was actually a cook. He was his cousin's cook. And when his cousin lost, he gave up his possessions, being Rock, and Rock cooked for Sadius, High Prince Sadius, and he put poop in his soup because he was like, the food is really like spicy and stuff, so he put some poop in it, and Sadius didn't like it. I was like, it's pretty cool. The Bridge Four are they're on chasm duty, and they're all singing. I think that's the Morash is the guy who's no. He's a younger guy.
Open?
He's singing. He's like a younger guy who started singing in the chasm.
Is it Sigil?
No.
Singing in the chasm?
Yeah. He's like singing songs in the chasm while they're all checking bodies and stuff. And I learned about the Parshmen.
Yeah.
Yes. The Parshendi. They grow armor. That's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah. Have you met one yet?
No.
Okay.
No, like they've described them and how they've got like gems in their beards and stuff, but I still don't know.
But there is a Parchman on Bridge 4, right?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Maybe there is, and he's just not talking. Because right now, Bridge 4 is like barely opening up. Right now, it's still just Rock, Teft, and Cal being the primary speakers, and then Gaz. I fetch and hate Gaz. I hope he falls off a cliff and fetch and dies. Fetch that guy. His one eye. They're down there and they're not believing that Kaladin used to be a warrior before this, a soldier before this, and he tried to keep that a secret when they're all talking about their pasts. And Kaladin like ends up like just falling into old habits, and he picks up a spear and starts hitting like little poses and stuff in front of everybody. And the book said this, and I put it in quotes because this was a badass freaking line. You should not be shocked when you give Kaladin Stormblessed a spear. I was like, dang.
Spear is Cal's weapon of choice, baby.
Dang. I've never been a spear guy, but Kaladin makes me like spears.
Yep.
Dalinar thinks he's going crazy. Before, he was really listening to these storm visions he was having, but he's actually starting to think that he is going senile. This was after a raid that they did.
You signed me back in.
And Adolin is like, maybe you shouldn't be listening to these visions because maybe they're not real and whatnot. Got to learn about this weird telecommunication board that they were using like gemstones and stormlight to essentially have some female scribe at Dalinar's camp communicate with Yasna, which is freaking dope. They were like writing back and forth to each other, which is pretty dope. I didn't know they had that type of tech. That's just magic. That's just storm light.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That has a specific name too, right?
I didn't pick up on the name.
It's okay.
Story of how Galinar discovered the Parshendi. Gavilar. Yes, not Galinar. Gavilar. Chasm Fiends. At this point, they were talking about, or at least Yasna was talking about the Chasm Fiends in her studies. The drawing of the Chasm Fiends, she said that it matched pretty similarly to Voidbringers of old ancient texts. So I'm like, oh, maybe the Voidbringers are back.
So you think that the Voidbringers are the Chasm Fiends?
They could be, or some evolution of them.
Okay.
Just in my... This is me putting on like a tinfoil hat and just predicting what's going to happen based off of all of the other forms of media, all the other stories I've heard outside of this, just, common tropes. I think they are Voidbringers, or like a new version of Voidbringers.
I want to say, I think you're asking the right questions
Okay.
again. Like, you have consistently been asking the right questions.
And I promise you guys, I'm not like throwing this stuff into chat
trust
and getting summaries. Like, these are all just the way I'm thinking about it. And I'm not that this book has too many common tropes. It's just this is just how my mind's like piecing things together as I move forward. So I will.
Okay, so where are you currently? What chapter are you in?
Chapter, whatever the first chapter of part 3 is. It's a Shalon
Can you
chapter.
check that?
You will get to a part where you will not be able to stop.
Yeah, that's exactly 34 through 36.
34 through 36.
Those are the chapters where you're going to be like, okay.
So I'm on 29.
Yeah, dude, you're fetching right there. Okay, so
Stormwall.
34, 35, 36.
Those are some
by
short
By
chapters.
the end of 36, let me just double check real quick.
Yeah, part 3 is huge though.
Because in these chapters,
That's another Zeth chapter.
this
right
is
there.
this is the point where you're gonna go, oh fetch, this is happening. Okay, hold on. Yep. Okay, so by the end of 35, that's the one.
I'm trying to think of... It happens that early?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're thinking of the same thing, right?
Let me just.
Oh, I did finish those interludes as well. Just wanted to throw this out. Didn't really care much.
Don't look, Dave.
I'm not. Didn't really care much for Interlude
that is
4
cool.
and Interlude 5. Interlude 5 kind of expanded my knowledge a little bit on Spren. Still really interesting things. I'm kind of just learning to go with it. It doesn't make sense. But who cares? And then interlude 6, a work of art. This is a Zeth chapter, Zeth interlude. He's going and trying to kill. I'm trying to remember who, because I was reading it on the way here. But he gets there and he's trying to assassinate some guy for his current Oathstone bearer, his current master. And somebody is there, beat him to the kill, and he's like hyping Zeth up, like, oh, you're capable of so much greatness. And it turns out that this guy in the shadows that's talking to Zeth, he's masked, and he's got like a gem next to the oath stone on his like chain, and he's like, my master has like some things that we need you to do. And he's like, well, blah blah blah, you're not my master, this person is. And he rolls his old master's head in front of him, and then he like shows the oath stone, and then he hands him a list of like really powerful people, and he's like, okay, so yeah, once you kill them in this specific way, then come back and we've got more for you. And Zeth is like man, this is one of those things where it's like the things that I'm interested in the most are in these like little outside chapters that aren't a part of the main book.
That's so interesting to me.
That'll change.
And I'm gonna have I want to know more about Zeth. I want to know more about these Radiants. And it's like I'm being told, oh no, that's like later in the series. And I'm like, fetch.
Journey before destination, brother.
Yeah. But Zeth, in the beginning, I was like, man, this guy's a bastard. He killed the king, and he's an awful person. But after this interlude, I'm like, oh no, Zeth is actually a really good person, because it talks about how like he would purposefully, if he had a choice, he would only take the assassination contracts or like do the assassinations where he didn't have to kill any guards, because it was less bloodshed that way. Because he doesn't like bloodshed. I'm like, wow, what a tragic character.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's part 2. It was kind of all over the place.
Part 3, dude. Once, I'm not even kidding, once you get to 35, I'm expecting a bunch of texts from you saying this is freaking awesome, and that is when you're going to be on board.
Based off of my reading habits, I might get there midday tomorrow, midday Monday, or early Tuesday.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
Okay.
Because it's awesome, and you only get that experience once.
Okay. I need to preface, I've been spacing myself out, except for like the last like 10 chapters of part 2. We made an agreement where Oz wouldn't play a game with us if I didn't finish part 2, so I just like I churned it out. I can't do that anymore, man. Like I hit a stopping point where like I just like I'm like like I have to stop listening to the book and like take a second to just breathe and collect my thoughts before I go back into it. Because I'm a simple human being, going from Diary of the Wimpy Kid to The Way of Kings is quite the jump.
So I am curious to see what happens when you get to 34, 35.
You will see.
Yeah.
You're going to be hooked.
I suppose we'll see at the end
All right,
of this
do we
week.
want to close us up with some real quick blind ranking?
Yeah, we'll do it really quick.
Okay.
I have
blind rank zombies maps. Call of Duty Zombies. I thought this would be a fun thing to end us out on.
Little backstory. Me and Oz and Dave go way back with zombies. It used to be the mindless game that we played together, and it was just like something to blow off steam. And I love playing zombies. Modern stuff has kind of fallen off for me because Call of Duty fell off after like Black Ops 3 for me. But everything before that, I loved it. Maybe I was just a kid and I could forgive a lot more stuff, but
Okay.
let's do it.
So I'm looking at this list I made, and I put some Black Ops 4 maps on there, and you guys have not played Black Ops 4. So we're going to do this a little different. We're going to do it for both of you guys, and we're just going to have you two rank them simultaneously.
Okay.
And there's 10 of them. All right? So first is going to be Kino der Toten.
Kino's
Kino?
up there.
Okay. Can we write this down?
Kino, that's the theater map, right?
Yeah.
The Black Ops map.
Here.
So we'll do 1 through 10.
It'll be easier to type it, in my
Okay.
opinion. Do you want me to type it?
Yeah. But we're going to do it simultaneously. So your rank is going to be different from his rank.
Okay.
unless they're the same. I'm hoping they're different because I mean we all have different emotional attachments to these maps.
Yeah. Kino's up there. I can only think of a couple that I would put over it. So I'm going to put Kino at number 3.
Okay.
Kino, I'm gonna put it 2.
Okay.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Kino's the one I played by far the most. I love Kino. I think there's only one map that beats it for me.
All right. Second one is going to be Transit from Black Ops 2.
I'm gonna go 8. I like Transit. No, I'm gonna go 9.
Yeah, I'm with Jay. I'm going to go 9.
Black Ops 2 was kind of a weak era for me.
That was my favorite era. And Black Ops 3, simultaneous. All right, number 3, Der Eisendrache from Black Ops 3. It's the one with the bows and the dragons
that's the
that you
one.
have to feed.
I'm going to put that at
the one.
5.
That's my one.
Holy
Dang.
crap, really?
Wow.
That's my 5. I've got a number 1, and it's got to be said. So I'm holding out for it.
All right. Number 4 is 5, the Pentagon map.
10.
I'll put that at 8 just because I know there's one that you're going to put on there that's going to be 10.
True. I'm gonna put it at 8.
I don't love 5, but I've got like fond memories playing it.
It's fun because you get to play as like Castro and JFK and is it?
The intro cinematic was really funny for that one. When Castro was like talking to Nixon and he's like, "Why is he here?
Yeah, is it
You
Nixon
lost.
there?
Yeah. You lost." All right. No, your 5th map is going to be Mob of the Dead.
I'm gonna go 3.
This is my personal number 1.
I like Mob of the Dead.
Like straight up, this is my number 1 map.
Actually, I'm gonna
Except
go
with Mob.
5.
I'm going to go...
I like Mob though. There's just quite a few more.
I'm going to go 5 as well.
Okay.
You went Der Eisendrache for 5 already.
Oh, did I? I'll go 6.
All right. Sorry, I lost it. All right. The 6th map, and I expect this one to be the weakest, Die Rise for Black Ops 2.
Yeah, that's 10.
That was
I
that
don't-
skyscraper map.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's 10. That one freaking sucks.
All right. Shadows of Evil.
What's
You're
that
going to have
one
to
again?
remind me which
The
one that is.
BO3 Lovecraftian map.
Oh, dude, that one slaps.
That was a
That's
launch
3
map for
me.
BO3.
Oh wait,
I do not
The launch
remember
maps?
this.
Yeah, it was a launch
Shadows.
map.
Oh, that one is okay. I'm going 7 though.
What
Okay.
ones do I have left?
You have
1, 2, 4, and 7.
I'll put that at 7.
okay. All right. Number 8, Der Reese, the
Yeah,
giant.
that's my number 1.
Okay.
That's my number 3. That's.
I know this map like the back of my freaking hand.
I'm just gonna call it giant.
I've played this map so many times. I played it World of War, Black Ops, and then how
Black
many
Ops
times
3.
have they freaking redone this one?
because it slaps so hard.
Yeah, it's the best
It's the
freaking
same,
zombies
It's the
map.
same deal with Kino.
Was it the first one to invent like turning on the power?
Yep.
And like getting your wonder weapon and
It's what made the wonder weapon. No, yeah. And you
Yeah.
had to turn on the power.
Yeah.
And you had to do all the portals to open the
Because-
wonder weapon, right?
Because
Yeah.
before
no,
that
no,
map,
the wonder weapon you just get in a mystery box.
before that map was Shino Numa, and that's the first time we got not Pack-a-Punch, Perca-Colas.
Okay, yeah.
The Pack-a-Punch was introduced with the giant, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, number 1. That's my number 1.
All right, well, we've got 2 more. Moon.
I like Moon. I'll put that at 4.
I want to put it at 6.
I have 2 still, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be something stupid.
All right, and the last map is going to be Origins. So Oz, Origins is your number 2, and for Jay, Origins is your number 4.
I'm okay with this list.
Origins is the one where it's like a World War One map,
With
right?
the robots that walk through it.
I'm surprised you didn't do the one from Black Ops 3, the last one.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I had a list that I made on my own, and I was watching a couple of videos doing blind rankings, and I was like, there's got to be a way to like stump people. And I was talking with Gemini about it, and Gemini gave me a whole list with like notes and like game plans, and it like wrote like no joke. Here's what it wrote down for Kino der Toten as the first map. It says, this is the trap. This is the control group. It's everyone's safe pick. Do they put it in number 1 for nostalgia or save the top spot?
Which I knew Der Rise was coming, so I was like, we're gonna put that high.
Actually, my ranking for my top 3 is spot on. Like, Der Eisendrache is my favorite map of all time. Kino, my second favorite map, and the Giant is my third favorite map. That's like spot. I'm shocked that it went that well for me.
No, that's good. Yeah, you know what? I'd say the only map on this list that I will like go automatic 1 for is Mob. Mob of the Dead is, I think other than the map we played together, I can't believe I forgot the name of it, but where it was a mishmash of everything. It was the final Black
I
Ops
love
3
that
one.
one.
That one, I think other than that one, I haven't clocked any more hours than I have in Mob of the Dead. I know that map like the back of my hand. I know the optimal route to go to feed the dogs and get the tomahawk and upgrade it all before you go to the Golden Gate Bridge. So, yeah, no, maybe we'll do something more like this again because we fetch and love zombies maps, and I just want to play zombies with my boys right now. But with that one, we're gonna...
It's a long ep.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a long episode. We appreciate Oz editing these. We appreciate you. We love you.
Thank
love
you,
King.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Oh, a little sneak peek in the next week's episode. We're gonna do Mega Dimensions. Be ready.
What?
Peace.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.